Hi, Dee. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Sure, absolutely. So I want to introduce my listeners. This is Dee Castelli. She's a certified aromatherapist, and Dee took the Aroma Freedom certification a little while back. And I asked her to come on and just share her experience of this process, all the way from before she started to where she is now. And she has some exciting things to share about what she's been experiencing since then. So, Dee, before you got started with Aroma Freedom, tell me a little bit about what you were doing with oils or just doing in your life, and then what made you want to get certified.
So I had learned about essential oils back in 2011, and mostly for the emotional aspect of it, the emotional healing. And I had sat with an aromatherapist, and that's why I got my aromatherapy degree in the first place. Was I was just so impressed with the healing qualities of the oils, and especially the emotional healing. So that was where I had practiced most, is the emotional healing. And then I had attended some different AFT group sessions from different people over the past couple years. And, I always had a really good experience, but I kept coming back to this one memory every single time, no matter what my goal was that I was working into, or what emotion had arisen with whatever goal. It always wound up back at this particular memory. So I decided that I would have a one-on-one with somebody who was also getting her certification at that time. And I didn't really realize the whole scope of what AFT really was all about until I started learning. And she took me through a one-on-one session, and she recognized as soon as I said, "Oh, I'm back at this same memory." I didn't know it at the time, but she took me into TMRT. And when I finished, I was just blown away at what had happened. And so that was a Friday. That Saturday, I signed up for your course.
That's how it sometimes works. Now, when was that?
That was back, I think it was January, right?
Okay, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And I was just, because it just was so, I'll never look at that memory the same way. And I said, I need to bring this to everybody, everywhere.
Hmm. Yeah, that's wonderful. Having that aha experience really helped you, and it really took having that one-on-one session with someone to recognize the specific direction you needed to go, versus being in a group session can be great, but sometimes if you need something more specific, having that one-on-one is really helpful. So tell me about, what was the journey of certification itself like, and how was that similar or different from other things you've studied?
Well, that was amazing, because part of the aromatherapy certification was the anatomy and physiology. But then getting into the neuroscience, and the way you explained everything was just so simple to understand. And the illustrations, it just made it so easy to wrap my head around this huge subject. And so it flew by so quick, and everything was demonstrated. And I think the thing that made the most significant impact on me, besides the way implicit memory works and all of that, and the whole mind body emotion connection, was reintegrating ourselves and coming to wholeness. And then just, there was something else I wanted to say, I forgot what it was, but yeah, it just was huge. Oh, the six different types of practices. I was like, wow, I saw endless possibilities of its application.
Yeah, so you really were able to see the theoretical, like where it all stands, and it's very
Yeah.
simple, and yet you can see how far and wide we can go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember looking at your one of your comments on one of the videos when you saw the memory consolidation video. You're like, aha, this explains what happened to me with that one memory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So then tell me, so you when did you get your certificate? When did you be certified?
So I was determined to do this as quickly as I could, and I was like a sponge. Fortunately, my schedule allowed for me to be totally absorbed in watching all the things, and I did it in 5 weeks.
That's fantastic. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we kind of allow for that flexibility for the people that have the space in their life. Like you said, you already have an aromatherapy background, so you're able just to jump right in. Um, that's great. So what have you been doing since then?
So I have been doing Aroma Freedom. I've been doing some TMRT and some aroma resets. So I do aroma resets all over the place really quick with people. And sometimes I even explore, like, if they don't have essential oils, just to help them see the power of their smell, sense of smell. And it's been amazing to even, like, one of my friends is serving as a missionary in a foreign country. I mean, she has nothing. She goes and draws water from the river. And she called me one day in a state, and I said, just grab something, spice, herb, whatever you have, and let's go through this. And she was like, I don't know what just happened, but you just talked me off the ledge. And it's just stuff like that that just is, it's amazing. And when they have the oils, of course, that's even, that's the best, and one-on-one is the best. So, but just seeing and bringing it to people and having them have peace and emotional healing has just been amazing. So now I offer it too as part of coaching, where we'll do a session and then create like an aroma boost with affirmations and good goals. And so I'm starting to explore doing that too.
Oh, well, fun. Is there a particular population or group of people that you like to work with or want to work with going forward?
Mostly women. And my specialty seems to be in the TMRT, especially for deep childhood wounding or family situations, because we love people, but there's sometimes damage that's been done, and we need to be able to breathe and let it go. And it's just been beautiful to help people to experience that.
That's fantastic. And how have you changed as a person as far as your own emotional responses to things or your own, abilities to navigate life?
It's been huge because I can do the things. I know, okay, I just need to do a reset here. And bringing myself through TMRT and aroma boosts and setting goals, it's made a difference in my life. It's made a difference in my husband's life. He has a lot to unpack as well. So just unpacking all the things, and aromatherapy and emotional focus had brought me only so far, but this is like the icing on the cake.
Wonderful. Well, you look great, and I can tell you're happy, you're smiling, you have a new tool you can use with others and with yourself. Any last message that you want to leave our viewers with?
Just bring this to everybody and do good things. It's amazing.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for taking the time to share your experience. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, take care. Bye.